The Bulls are suddenly one of the hottest teams in the Eastern Conference. They won 7 of their last 9 games, the offense is humming, and the defense looks sharper. A new core seems to be quietly taking shape in Chicago. So what's actually changed? Let's go behind the numbers to break it down. An extended version of this video is available on my Patreon, link in the description. Thank you guys for watching. For most of the season, the Bulls offense has been middle of the pack. On the year, they ranked 19th in offensive rating at 112.8, but over the last 9 games, that number has jumped to 118.9, which is a top 10 mark in the league. There's a few key reasons why. We've talked about this on my channel before. Coby White has taken another leap. Pre-All-Star break, he was scoring efficiently at 57.9% true shooting, but wasn't quite controlling games, especially with the presence of Zach LaVine. Post-break, he's upped his usage to 26.2%, but still boosted his efficiency to 61.4% true shooting. His streak of scoring at least 20 points per game hasn't slowed down, and he's improved both his points and assists with fewer turnovers. He's shown real growth as a primary option for the Bulls offense. Next, the ball is moving. The Bulls have boosted their assist to turnover ratio from 1.98 on the season to 2.29 over this recent stretch. So that means they're taking care of the ball while they're also passing it more. These numbers, paired with small bumps in both assist percentage and adjusted assist to pass rates, suggest smarter, more decisive ball movement. You can see all of the factors coming together. It's being driven by better shot quality, more rim pressure, steadier perimeter play, and overall a team that's developed some chemistry very quickly. And speaking of chemistry, let's take a look at some of the Bulls' most effective lineups. Look across the 3-man data and you'll start to see a pattern. Vucevic, Huerter, and Coby White have a plus 16 net rating and 143 total minutes. Coby, Trey Jones, and Modest Buzelis have a plus 13 net in 100 minutes. And Zach Collins, Giddey, and Buzelis are plus 13.5 in 57 total minutes, keeping more plus defenders on the floor without having to sacrifice spacing. Now, at the time of making this video, Trey Jones is going to be out for at least a couple weeks, so that's going to present a new challenge for the Bulls over the next 11 games as they head into the play-in tournament. We're going to be looking for players like Dalen Terry to step up in his absence. And I think moving from a Zach LaVine-centric offense to a more free-flowing style is just making everyone a little bit better. And that's not a shot at Zach LaVine, it's not a shot at DeMar DeRozan, it's just a reality. Their high-usage styles slowed the game down. Now the Bulls are playing with more pace, more threes, and better rhythm. Now let's look at the other side of the coin. Their defense has quietly improved too. On the year, the team ranks 24th in defensive rating at 115.4, but over the last 9 games, they've climbed to 109.9, which is tied for 5th in the league. So how are they doing this? Well, they're allowing fewer points in the paint, which speaks to the impact that the recently acquired Zach Collins has added to the team. We all know Vucevic struggles defensively, especially against teams that play fast. Collins has been able to come in and immediately make an impact on that end, being the younger and quicker option. And side note, that also helps on offense because Collins is able to run the floor. But back to defense, the Bulls are contesting more shots and have lowered their opponent 3-point percentage down to 31.7%. So while they're not a top tier defense, they have improved noticeably. And it does look like they've been bolstered by their trade deadline acquisitions, especially in late game situations, because another reason why the Bulls have been so successful lately is how well they're playing in the clutch. On the season, they've played 30 clutch games, which are defined as any game within 5 points in the final 5 minutes. They've gone 14-16 with a net rating of just 0.3 overall. But lately, they've been closing games. In the last 9, they're 5-3 in the clutch with a net rating of plus 2.4. They're shooting the ball better, turnovers are down, they're playing with hustle, they're playing a physical brand of basketball, and they're simply executing. So again, maybe they're not running teams off the floor, but they're winning the moments that matter. I think all Bulls fans know how bad the team has been in close games over the last few seasons. I keep harping on it, but heading into the play-in tournament, that's an edge that the team should lean on. Keep winning those 50-50 plays, keep playing hard until the end of the game, and you start to see them tire their opponents out, giving them opportunities to shut the door in their faces. So in summary, the reason why the Bulls are playing better is because they're playing like a team. They've developed chemistry quickly. They're responding to Billy Donovan's coaching style, and every player in the rotation is making an impact. It seems like the Bulls have figured out their recipe for success. Points in the paint and defending the paint, turning those rebounds into transition opportunities and keeping the pace high to wear teams out. It's working right now, it's led to a lot of high intensity games, and the Bulls are going to need to keep it up if they want to make some noise in the postseason. But I'm curious for what you guys think. Are the Bulls a legitimate threat for a first-round upset? Or are we just having a little bit of fun in a late-season surge against a relatively soft schedule? Though I will say, doing it against the Lakers the other day, pretty impressive. At any rate, drop your take in the comments, and if you want to watch the extended cut of this video, it's available on my Patreon. Link for that is in the description, as well as all my social media accounts. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching. We will talk again soon.